tutairudia hii. How did you tackle the matter of reform with your husband before getting married? How do you resolve any disagreement regarding reforms? The first thing is, if you are a man and you want to marry someone who looks natural, go for that person. Don't go to someone who is wearing pants or trousers or miniskirts and then you want to convert that person. There's no conversion by marriage. Sindio? Yes. So, marry your kind. Sindio? Yes. You don't see someone uko nje amevaa vibao na sema, hey, this person is beautiful, but if only she can change her dress, she can be a good wife. No. The Bible says, can two walk together? Unless they are in agreement. So, marry the person that you're going to agree with. I met my husband when I had already read by myself about reform. So, when it came to issues of reform, we didn't have a problem because we are walking on the same page. Sindio? So, hakukuwa na shida. Kwa nini umevaa sketi fupi na ni sabato? Same with food. Kuko na mwingine, the husband is a health reformer. The wife eats everything. And when you get married now, mnaanza kusumbuana. The husband finds mayai anachukua anaenda kutupa. Kwa nini unaleta hizi vitu kwa nyumba yangu? So if you have reformed, find someone of your kind. Sindio? Yes. Don't go and get someone and then you start forcing them to reform. By the way, reform is not by force. You have to understand why you're doing what you're doing. Because if you are forced into doing something, when the opportunity will present itself, utarudia tena. Sindio? There are many people who reformed because they wanted to gain something. After getting that thing, what did they do? They went back. There are people we were with in campus. They used to dress well because they wanted to find a life partner. They used to say they have reformed. But right now, when you see them, they are waking and they are eating everything. In fact, they are even drinking. So, hiyo tumemalizana nayo, si ndio? Find your type. I find it hard as a lady to reform. I wear trousers and tight clothes because men love that. Kwani mtu ameandika ya yuko hapa? Okay, let's continue. How do I start the journey of reform? Okay. Okay, the other part is, how do I start the journey of reform? I also do braids. So the first thing when it comes to reform, you're going to reform not with your own strength. That's why when we are looking at dress reform, we started by that caution which says that it is the grace of God that which is going to enable you to reform. Sindio? On your own, there is nothing that you can do without God. And the other thing is, when you are dressing, don't dress because men love it. Sindio? Dress because this is right. Sindio? Yes. And to follow that question, I want to now to surprise you. This question is coming from a brother. Why do ladies wear trousers and do braids, etc.? Yet as men, we like simplicity and natural beauty. Now you see. So it's the opposite. So you see, as ladies, so you see, when it comes to the world standard and the standard of a Christian, they are different. Those people who are worldlings, they love people who wear tight things. They want to see their structure. But when it comes to a Christian, they want someone who is respectful. I'll give you an example. There can be someone, anaenda bar, anaenda bash. But when it comes to marriage, they'll look for someone who is decent. That is very true. They don't want to marry someone in the bar. They might be going there, frequenting that place, but when the time they want to marry someone who is decent. So that's the way it is. So those who want to, when you meet a man, he stops you because of the way you are dressing. That person is after sex. Sindio? He will sleep with you and he will leave you. That is the truth of the matter. The person who loves you and they want to settle down with you, they want to grow in love with you, that is the person who wants to marry you and they want to see you the way you are. By the way, most of the whites who have married Africans, wameoa wale watu wa South Sudan. In fact, you even say, huyu mzungu kwani aliona nini kwa huyu mtu? Sindio? Because, whites, they love people who are natural. They say they have self-esteem. Wanaona wako sawa. But when you start applying things, you start changing yourself, they see you have low self-esteem. Hawatakukaribia. So when you want to reform, the first point is pray. Ask God to lead you step by step. And God is going to guide you. There's a quotation, I think it's in evangelism. Ellen White, Sister White says that when Christ comes into your heart, everything that is not right about dress, it will fall off. I was listening to Randy's skit. He was asked this question, and he said that him, even when he's waking up to dress to go and preach, even the tie, he asked God, which tie do you want me to wear? Which clothes do you want me to wear so that if I stand in front, I should not put other people off because of the way I'm dressing? He says, I talk to God as a friend and he guides me. And when I'm at the airport, someone will look at me and say, Pastor, come. Because of what? Because of the way he dresses. Imagine if he's wearing a big shoe and a big trouser, it is sagged with a t-shirt, and then who can call him pastor? and he's carrying the Bible, he's saying he's going to preach. People, they'll just say he's a joker. But the way you dress, the outside appearance, it has a lot to say about your heart. Sindio? Yes.